Well, I'm 28 years old. I'm still training, still swimming, and I actually thought I was done competing after the London Games, and I kind of got back in the water again, and the sport just sucked me back in. I was hooked again. So I'm training with Chip Smith and Trip, and at Swim Atlanta, and I'm just loving it more than ever. I'm finding new ways to approach my training and new ways to be stronger, and I think it's really going to pay off. I started swimming when I was 8 years old. My parents had always had me in swim lessons, from when I was a toddler on, but when I was 8, I brought home a flyer about swim team from school, and I thought, well, that sounds like fun. And it took me a little while to warm up to it, but I'd say by the time I was 9, 10 years old, it was my passion. When I was 12 years old, I broke a national age group record in the 50-yard free, which meant that I swam faster than any 12-year-old had ever swum before. I think the meet was at University of Georgia, and I was competing against, college girls and former Olympians, and I didn't even care. I just wanted to beat whoever I was swimming next to. And that was kind of the point where I was like, I think I could really see this through, and this is probably what I meant to do. I went to the Olympics right after my senior year of high school. That was in Athens in 2004. And I swam on 2 relays there. We both got silver medals in those, and that was amazing. Then in 2008, I missed out on the team and fought back again in 2012 to make the London Games, and swam on the 400 freestyle relay there and earned a bronze medal. So still going for that gold.
Nice job. Atta girl. Yeah, when I think of the 2 words Amanda Weir, I think of incredible toughness, intensity, focus, desire, and competitive spirit. And the athlete always makes the coach doesn't make the athlete. And anybody that is lucky enough to be able to coach Amanda Weir, she makes them a better coach every day.
My coach Chris has been with me pretty much my whole career. I've swum for him for probably 14 years now. So it's been a long road, and it's been a lot of fun. And then I had the audacity to marry his son. So he is my father-in-law now, and you know what? It's great. I mean, it's a really family affair. Chris isn't a yeller or a screamer. He's just got just a really natural, motivating personality, and he doesn't have to be loud about it. Just a few words during practice are, what makes you go that extra mile. And I just couldn't ask for a better coach.
Get him up, knees up. Last one, make it good, almost there, 5 seconds. When Amanda first came to me, she had indicated she had never really done a whole lot of strength and conditioning training before in her career. And so what she felt she needed was kind of a little bit more power in her game. She's got great endurance. That's kind of the strong suit of her swimming, but the power, the finishing move, if you will, that's what she really needed help with. The explosion off the wall, explosion off the blocks, being able to maintain that drive and that power for the last 15 meters of a 50-meter sprint is where she felt like we could really help her out. We wanted to really tie her upper body and her lower body together. Kind of in her previous training, it was kind of separate as far as, she would do some upper body back and shoulder work. then maybe one day she'll do a little bit of legs. And, I think as a swimmer, specifically as a freestyler, what she does, the movements that she has to do in the pool, they have to happen simultaneously. And all that connects through the torso and the core and the hips. And so what we've done is we've really targeted some areas that she had some weakness, but also that tie together the stroke from the arm and as well as the kick from the leg. And I think that those synchronizations have really helped her, put that whole power continuum together so that she's got the full motor running while she's in the pool.
What's great is that Trip can look at what I'm doing in the pool, and not just as a swimmer, but as a freestyler and a sprinter, and train me specifically. For instance, they have me tethered up with bungee cords, practicing starts, pushing off of, a weight on the ground and landing on like a Bosu ball. There's so much innovation here, and it's a really fun experience.
Those two things specifically, the hips and the shoulders, being tied together through the core, with swimming, I think has made, a big difference. The other thing that we've done is the conditioning training that she's done on the field, working on her fast twitch explosive fibers, doing short bursting sprints, is training the energy systems that she's using in the pool. Even though she's not in the pool while she's doing it, here, it's working on those same muscle fibers, working on those same energy systems, and getting her loaded up so that when she gets in the pool, she can really let it go and, like I said, finish that race and not die out 15 meters before the wall. She's got enough power to last to the wall and beyond if she were to need to do that.
I've always been gifted with natural strength, but I've found a new way to approach my strength training through what Trip does here. And I think it's really helping me because it's so much more specific, and it's all about, total body movements and just, fast twitch. And it's just a new way to develop strength for me than what I've ever done. And I'm way stronger than I've ever been in my life.
As a sports performance coach, you get the opportunity to work with a lot of great athletes. But when you get a chance to work with Olympic champions, that's a different breed. Their intensity is different. They compete against themselves. They compete against their opponents. They compete against the stopwatch. So for us here at Chip Smith Performance, we've been very blessed over the years to work with a lot of different Olympic champions. But Amanda's a tremendous athlete. She's an even better person. She just radiates when she comes into the room, and she's such a pleasure. And again, it's there's no whining, there's no why do I have to do this. She trusts you wholeheartedly. So for that, we're thankful that we got a chance to work with her to get her ready. And she is a tremendous athlete. Not only does she make our county proud, the local people, but our country, our nation. And I'm honored to have had the privilege to have worked with Amanda, and she's just a tremendous young lady.
Someday down the road, when I hang up my swimsuit, I hope that people say that I was a hard worker, I was goal-oriented, a good teammate, and a good role model. And that's really all I can ask for out of this sport.